All right, guys, I'm going to dive into today. I got the kids around, so they'll be a little bit noisy, but thank you all for coming to this presentation and for joining the challenge and being part of the challenge. And for those who are sticking around for the next month, I'll be going over some of that stuff too. But, basically for this presentation, I just wanted to recap like what we did, what worked well, and just kind of share some of the keys for you to go forward and keep getting results. Yes. Here, give me 1 second here. There you go. All right, I'm going to share my screen really quick. I just wanted to go back to one of the presentations that we did at the start here. So did the 21-day challenge. Today is day 21. So congratulations, you made it through. Hopefully you did awesome. Hopefully you saw some good results. For those who are sticking around for the next month, awesome, cool. Can't wait to get started. We're going to get started on Tuesday for a month, and there's going to be some slight differences between the last 3 weeks and this upcoming month that I'll kind of go over here, and then I'll send that out to people who are continuing later today. So how did it go? How did your 21-day challenge go? What worked for you? What didn't work for you? What results did you get? What challenges are ongoing? These are all stuff that you should be kind of, let me see if I can play this, play from current slide. There we go. These are all stuff that you should be asking yourself right now, because you need to take what worked during these last 21 days, whether those are the habits that you built, the foods that you ate, the meals that you liked, and use that going forward. You also need to realize what challenges were in place. Heidi, you were just saying like you're going back and forth between the baseball diamond and back, like you don't have a lot of time. That's something that, you should definitely think about, some strategies on how you're going to be able to stay consistent with that, with your food, with your protein, things like that. Other challenges people have are like, yeah, like taking kids to school or working for 3-4 day stretches on. So it's like you got to be thinking about those challenges and what you need to do, what habits you need to be putting in place to help you stay consistent. Now, the last 21 days, most of us were pretty dang strict with our nutrition. Doesn't mean you have to follow that way of living for the rest of your life. That's a period of time where we're trying to do a little bit more strict things with our nutrition, with our fitness to get results. It's a period of time. I say this to my clients, like it's a period of time in your life where you're trying to get results. So you're going to be doing things that are probably not sustainable for everyday life. And that's okay, as long as you're also building some sustainable habits along the way for when you're not trying to lose weight. You're not going to be as strict with your nutrition, but you can still hit certain things like your protein goal and like overall food quality in your everyday life, basically. So just think of it as kind of like, it is that period of time where we're trying to get results. So we're trying to push ourselves and be a little bit more strict. So these are some of the keys that I heard for some of you that have worked over the last 21 days. Scheduling in your workouts, like picking workout days and really scheduling it in even down to like the minute. If you're not going to a class, down to the minute. So you have that in your calendar. Nothing is going to take the place of that. And the more you can schedule, the more likely you're actually going to follow through with it. Meal planning and prep. This one is probably the number one thing people told me. Like, yes, planning my meals every single week helped so much. And then getting to the grocery store and then prepping a few things in advance. One of my favorite things that has come out of this 21-day challenge is that so many people are on my steak salad bandwagon right now with either skirt steak or flank steak. I'm actually not doing that today because it's St. Patty's Day tomorrow. So we're doing some corned beef and cabbage, and then I'm going to do some chicken thighs and stuff like that. But next week, you best believe I'm going to be back on the steak Sunday train for steak salads the next week. So planning and prepping definitely came in handy. Eating higher protein, I heard from a lot of you that actually made a difference for most of you. Like I said at the beginning, everyone's going to be different in terms of like how much protein their body can handle and how they feel. It doesn't have to be that exact calculation of 0.6 grams per pound of body weight. It can be something very specific towards you. For some of you, that was like 75 grams. For some of you, that was like 65 grams, but you're coming from a place where you're probably eating like 20 grams in a day. So you just by increasing that much, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to repair muscles from your workouts and build more strength and keep you full and kickstart your metabolism. There's all these benefits from just adding a little bit more protein. For some of you, I know you're getting up to 150 to 180 grams of protein. Awesome. Keep it going. Do what you got to do to get that mark of protein every single day. Cutting out the junk food, this kind of is like a process of elimination of just like eating more protein, eating more fruits and vegetables and natural foods. Like naturally, you're going to be just not eating like as much as you were before. But, this was also a period of time where you were trying to cut out a lot of the junk. And I think that also helped, cut back on or get results. And speaking of junk food, this kid has a green donut right now that she's scarfing. Yes, you. Donut Sunday for you, huh? Is it good? Silly goose. Lots of water, same thing as cutting out the junk food, kind of that process of elimination. More water, more good food equals less junk food, basically, which has helped people lose weight. And honestly, this sense of community, that's what I heard from a lot of people as well. Having the group text to share recipes. These Zoom calls have been super fun for me to do. So we're going to continue those as well. So having that sense of community really helps people. So if you're not continuing on the 1 month, that's totally fine. But I would say try to find some sort of sense of community with your weight loss efforts if you're trying to continue to lose weight, whether that is having an accountability partner, whether that is having a coach to work with one-on-one, or whether that's getting into a gym for group classes. Obviously, for those who are around my gym here in Petaluma, come on down and get that sense of community because, it always helps when you're around other people who are trying to accomplish the same goal. So that's that. Like I was kind of saying, so more movement over the last 21 days, plus less overall calories. That comes from a combination of cutting out the junk and eating more protein equals putting yourself in a calorie deficit, which equals weight loss over the 21 days. So that's kind of the formula that we have been doing. So if you want to continue to lose weight, that's kind of what you need to be doing. So keeping up with your movements, burning more calories, eating less calories overall, and don't get too obsessed over that. You're going to be doing that naturally just by eating good foods and eating higher protein and keeping yourself in that deficit. So that's kind of the overview of the last 21 days, which again has been a blast for me. So I want to thank you all for being on the challenge and I hope you really enjoyed it. I sent out the survey this morning. So if you can just fill out how many points you got, any feedback and any results as well, because I want to see, what people lost. The goal was like around 5 pounds. I heard from some of you that you're blew past that goal, which is awesome, or right around that goal. So let me know what you got in as a final tally for the 21 days in points wise, and then obviously weight loss wise too. And if you got any other benefits too, because it's not all about weight loss. It's all about energy levels and how you feel and building habits. Digestion as well could be something. So let me know there. Now, for the people who are going forward, and even if you're not going forward, this could be valuable. This is what we're going to do for the next month. So round 2, we're going to be doing a month here. We're going to start Tuesday. We're taking tomorrow off to give you a little bit of a rest. And then we're hitting it hard for another month. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do weekly point goals if you want to keep track of your points. You don't have to keep track of your points like we did for the 21 days. But if you do want to, I'm putting different levels. So like level 1 would be reaching 12 points in the week, which you're going to be earning points, if you remember, by working out, by eating healthy and following the nutrition, and by hitting your protein goals. So you can get those 3 points every single day. So level 1, 12 points, you could probably easily do that. Level 2 is 15 points. Level 3 is 18 points. So you can kind of pick that weekly goal and try to reach that every single week. So that one's more of just like a consistency thing and helping you out by hitting that goal, basically. The big one that we're going to concentrate on is consistency around workouts. And these are going to be monthly goals. So what we're going to do over the month is I also have different levels. Level 1 is 8 workouts in the month. Level 2 is 12 workouts in the month. And level 3 is 16 workouts in the month. You need to text back on the group text or text me personally saying when you complete a workout, or else I'm not going to know. So then we can tally how many workouts you do over the next month and what level you're going to reach. So if you get 8 workouts, you're automatically at level 1. Once you get to 12 workouts, you're automatically in level 2. And once you get to 16 workouts, you're automatically in level 3. And at the end of the month, I'm going to do a separate raffle for each level. I'm going to do people who got to level 1, you're going to be entered into one raffle. People who got to level 2, you're going to get your own raffle, and people who got to level 3 are going to get their own raffle. So a little incentive to stay consistent with your workouts over the next month. Now, in terms of nutrition as well, we're going to keep those 2 free points every single week for people who want to just add in some things maybe they missed over the challenge. Don't go crazy with that, but you can use those 2 free points for birthday parties or social events or whatever it is. Plus, we're adding in 2 free alcohol points this week. So if you want to enjoy a glass of wine or a beer or something like that, you're going to get 2 free points right there. Again, don't go crazy, but this is kind of how you add in some more balance. I would say if you are pretty serious about trying to lose weight, use those points pretty sparingly with alcohol and the free points. But if you're someone who, is happy with some of the results they got, yeah, maybe you want to continue, but you want to make it more sustainable for real life, then that's when you can use those free points. Have a snack that maybe not is like perfect, maybe add in a beer on Friday nights or whatever it is, okay? So that's that. We're also going to add in one free day. It's about the halfway point, but we're going to do, I think it's Saturday, March 29th. I'd like everyone to keep that as the same day for our free day. But if we need to change that up, that's okay. But free day, halfway, or about the halfway point, which is going to be March 29th. That is a day where you don't need to worry about points or nutrition. Go out, have a pizza or something like that to enjoy yourself. So that halfway motivation, and then that next day, we'll get right back on track. Goals for the next month. What can we do? So this kind of depends person to person, of course, what you did in the last 21 days, how much you have to lose. But hey, in the next month, by April 18th, what if we got another 3 to 6 pounds down? That would be so cool to continue your results that you've gotten so far. Building better habits. So if you're going to stick to the 21 days plus another month, so now we're hitting about like 7, 8 weeks. That's where you start to build better habits. That's a long enough time to start building good habits. 21 days, yes, they say you can build habits in 21 days, but if you can keep that going for 7 or 8 straight weeks, that's when those habits are actually going to stick. Keeping yourself in that calorie deficit for the next month, that's obviously how we're going to see the results. Hitting that protein goal is obviously going to help you as well. But yeah, basically the goal is to build off of our habits that we've built so far. So what you need to do now, this goes for everyone, whether you're continuing with the month or not. Check in measurements. So if you haven't weighed yourself, weigh yourself. Ideally first thing in the morning is going to be best, but update yourself with your weight if you haven't. See how much weight you've lost in the last 21 days. And obviously this is like another marker in place for today, for the next month to see how much weight you lose. Check-in photos for those who did some before and after photos. This is a good time to check in with those, see if you notice a difference over the last 21 days. And of course, going forward, having those photos to do in another month. And then your Sunday routine. It is Sunday when I'm recording this, so get to the store, plan out some meals, prep some food, and let's have a great week. And that's all I got for you today, guys. So I'm super happy that, we had so many people hop on this 21-day challenge. I hope you learned something. I hope you got some results. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And then for those sticking around for the next month, let's get moving. Let's get prepped and ready for today. Tomorrow you have off, and then we're gonna hit it hard come Tuesday. All right. That's all I got for you today. Heidi, Brian, you guys got anything?
Is it too late to join the month thing?
No, yeah, I'll get you in.
Okay. I'll Venmo you if you want, so you don't have
Oh,
the processing fees.
uh,
That works.
I'll just charge your card if that's cool.
Okay, totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Brian,
works.
Yo,
hey, you're in for the next month.
oh yeah, I'm in. I'm in, man.
Oh, you got to keep the stash going too, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stash will.
It's stash
Will be
challenge.
here. Yes, yes, yes. It will. No, this was great. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
both Ali and I are both excited to keep it going.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for hopping on here today. I'll talk to you guys later today, and we'll get rocking and rolling.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, guys. Brian, I'll see you
Bye.
later today.
All right. Bye.
All right, man. See ya.
Right here.